Hello and welcome back to Children of Morta, and we are continuing on this run we started in the last bit, like the last 6 minutes of the last episode, so the previous episode. So we are going to continue and see how far we can go and what we find and so on and so forth. Now, this is not a super interesting situation. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I'm slowed. Now, the attack speed when the frenzy for this character is high is actually really nice, and you can do a lot of damage very quickly if you choose your targets well. Whoops. There we go. I'm gonna have to get some. And my frenzy is over. Thankfully it builds up quite quickly. But yeah, gonna have to be a bit careful. There we go. Away with you. And this is basically a character where you have to combo as much as possible. So that was actually a really good find, because I believe be able to drop that sword in the middle of a group of enemies will be really good. And I really like this. I have to say I like this this character Kevin. He is not easy, and he has his quirks when it comes to doing damage, and he's prone to easily take damage. If you're not careful. Flames orbit you, damaging enemies. Okay, that's an interesting... Like, since we're melee, this is a good one. But we'll see how good it actually is. Now, I believe I can... I think some combos will be better than others. But yeah, it's hard to say what will be, like, how good stuff is until you try them. There we go. Oops. That's not a lot of HP left. Yeah, that's not a lot of HP left. Let's see if we can get a bit more of it. Thankfully we could. Yeah, but we're still not in a very good spot. Whoa, yeah. Wasn't attentive enough with the arrows. That's too bad, but we did get a bit of money, which is always nice.
As Mary was always there for him, he was there for her. To catch her when she fell, or to simply enjoy together a book of past memories.
Yes. Before I start this cutscene, I'm going to check this. And yes, I think we should increase the family's max health. To be honest, I could go for even more damage, but or I could go for dodge chance. Like the agility to increase the dodge, like the probability of dodging. I could increase the chance for this. Let's see here, 850. It would be exactly 1,700, so I would have 5 left, 5 morv. As the money in this game is called. But that's the thing. Do I want to increase dodge and crit? Or do I want more health? Let's see. This one is 850. This is 800. Let's go with HP up. And dodge chance up, which means 2 defensive ones. So let's look at this.
Heroes from stories were often above mundane daily tasks, but not all heroes made time to eat around the same table, talk of affairs other than war and looming shadows.
I really like the way of telling the story and weaving it together to be a good like action RPG dungeon crawler. I have to say it's well made. There's not much else it seems. So let's go down to the chapter selector and look at how it is right now. Now Kevin is still level 4, it seems. Yeah. Send Kevin into the shadows, vanishing from sight and allowing him to move around unhindered. Chance to instantly kill weaker enemies on the following attack. Okay. So this is his left, like the shift ability, which is basically an ability to go invisible. And when you attack something, you have a chance to instantly kill something which is weak, which is considered a weaker enemy. Emerge from the shadows to deal massive damage. Oh. Basically doing a barrage of damage, like the Fan of Knives, but while cloaked. So yeah, this is an interesting one to go down, I have to say. And yeah, like Kevin is basically a dodge rogue, which means he has a high dodge chance, he has a high chance to crit, and when he crits, he does increased crit damage. And with by keeping his combo high, he has his attack speed increased, so he has the frenzy mechanic where he attacks faster by doing successful attacks. So that keeps the frenzy up and going, keeping the stacks high. So he attacks faster, and then he has a high crit chance, which means he does a lot more damage. And the crit damage, so every time he actually does crit, it does even more damage than it should have done otherwise. And then he has abilities that increases his dodge chance, and if he actually gets hit, his dodge increases even more. And yes, so this is a very like dodge crit rogue build, which is very, like, the abilities are very interesting. So I'm probably going to we did level up 1, so he's level 5. It doesn't register until you have used your skill points. So, but yeah, he's quite interesting as a rogue. You could say he's a very, like, classic kind of rogue, which fights from the shadows and it's very dodgy, almost like a ninja. It's yeah. Let's see, what I should probably do a bit of Mark as well. Now Linda isn't healed yet, so her corruption fatigue is not gone. It's down to -21 instead of -54%, so it is going down, but yeah, we'll do a bit of Mark. Alternating seems to be a good thing, and leveling them all up seems to be how the game is designed, so we should try to not focus on one. Whoop. No, come on. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I think the increase in health and dodge was a good expenditure of money. So requires a gemstone. Right. Swap every divine relic after it is used with another random one. Let's pick this one up and use it. And we pick this one up and use it.
One held a gift, Two hid ferocious creatures. It was the lady or the tiger or the Bergson.
Okay. Right. That one isn't bad, but you need to be low on health for it to activate, which means you might die. That's not good. Now his knockback is a bit annoying, it's not always helpful. So let's see here. We do have a bunch of chests. Let's open this one up. Okay, we did get drop 3 gemstones. That's a good one. That's a really good one. It's basically free money. Upon receiving a fatal blow, revive at a modest portion of maximum health. Wow, that's a good one. Which means even if we take fatal damage and the run would be over, it's not over because we have one more chance. It's like plus 1 extra life, basically. Now it's probably only going to work once, so we should try to keep the damage taken to a minimum. I am going to run back down because there is a HP pot, which at the time we didn't need, but now we do. I'm going to take the time to run down here and pick it up. And we are back and on to the next area. And it was the end. I suspected it might be, but you never know. Poisoned, damaged enemies. Venom coating. Oh, okay. So it's basically like the fire dot one. But this one is poison instead. That's that might be good. That I did take that damage, which wasn't good, but it is what it is. And the screaming is annoying, but it is what it is.
Something more sinister would be appearing soon.
Is it a really annoying enemy? Might be.
A new challenger appeared.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god. Come on. Since we have the whole thing where we poison, we Need this one to go. There we go. Now we didn't take insane amount of damage, but we did take a bit of it, unnecessary damage or unwanted damage. Might not have been avoidable damage, to be honest. Sure, I'll take that one. It's a Q item. It's better than having none, like no Q item. These areas are not the like super good for this character to be in. Ah, stop doing this bullshit. Okay, we survived. I think it's because of the armor. We didn't take insane amount of damage, but still, it wasn't like good at all. Let's go up here and see. Since he was poisoned, it was fine. Oops. It's really good to have a stun, but it's not necessarily always useful and helpful. Yeah. Oh, I went straight into that arrow, and that was probably not a good thing. Oh my god, stop. Fighting in this like small corridor probably isn't a good idea, but not sure I have like a lot of options, to be honest. Get some HP back. Get some more HP, that's good. The ranges are really like bad. Let's move back a bit. Whoops. Yeah, this tight corridor is not a good place to be fighting. And finally we leveled up a bit. Okay, we can dash further, which might be the absolutely best thing for this character. It might actually be the best. So we should do this. I was level 6. I wasn't paying attention. And we do have a good like AoE Q item at this point. Going to do this. Now, let's see, is there any... Oh, we have a spider up here. Now, these I would recommend never ever attack them twice, because they might hit you. If you hit them twice, you might get the second attack in, like you might be able to sneak it in, but just in case, not taking damage by just attacking once and moving away might be the better option, though it depends on how quickly you need to kill the ogre. So okay, this is the end room. Let's go down here. Okay, I have quite a lot of gemstones. I have 7 of them. That's a lot. Now that wasn't necessarily a good thing. This isn't a good place to fight. And with these big spiders, and yes, we will try to get rid of all these. Whoops, I'm gonna have to remove you. A lucky dodge. Once again, a lucky dodge. Let's open this one, see what we get. A bunch of money. Money is good, but we do want items at this point. Ah, my god, stop! Okay, we got that one back. We will open this one up. You might get some good stuff out of these. So if you can open them, I would say do open them, because you never know what you might find. It might be some like a really good item or something. Or it might give you HP parts, which, depending on how low or high you are, might be the best thing for you. So if you have, as I have, quite a lot of gemstones, opening them up might be a good option to do. Now, this has been going on for almost 30 minutes. I will finish this up. Let's see.
What strange thing could have dragged Grandmother this far?
Oh!
The will of Rhea will flow in those still obelisks to aid the Guardians. This was the only thing Margaret silently whispered.
Obelisk remembrance. Ah, okay. As I thought this is something which gets unlocked later on. Move at greater speed for a limited duration. Oh, okay. Is it the same? No. An exploding force surrounding the Bergsons and damaging enemies. And yes, they are limited in their duration, it seems. Which means they are a good buff for a short period of time. So I could take this one. I don't see the point, so I will take this one. Like, we get 1 gemstone for 2. That's not a good ratio. Basically we pay twice the amount we get out of this, so not worth it. Since I have since my queue is always changing, there's no point in picking up a different queue item. So yeah, well, we are done. With that, I am going to end this one, so we are going to have to continue onwards in the next episode. So thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.